Tomato.
The tomato, or Solanum lycopersicum, is a flowering plant in the nightshade family, or Solanaceae. It's widely cultivated for its edible berry, which is commonly known as a tomato. Is it a fruit or a vegetable? This is a classic question with two different answers depending on the context. Botanically, a tomato is a fruit. A fruit is the mature ovary of a flowering plant containing the seeds. Since a tomato develops from the flower of the plant and contains seeds, it is, by scientific definition, a fruit. Culinarily, a tomato is a vegetable. In cooking, a vegetable is typically a savory food used in main dishes, while fruits are sweet and often used in desserts. Because of its savory flavor and use in dishes like salads, sauces, and stews, a tomato is treated as a vegetable in the kitchen. This culinary classification was even upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court in an 1893 case that determined the tomato's legal classification for taxation purposes. History. Native to the Andes Mountains in South America, the tomato was domesticated in pre-Columbian Mexico. It was introduced to Europe by the Spanish in the 16th century, but was initially grown as an ornamental plant in many places, as its close relation to the poisonous deadly nightshade made people suspicious of eating it. It was eventually adopted as a food, and today it is one of the most popular and versatile ingredients worldwide.
If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get more new videos.
Tomatoes are not only a delicious and versatile food, but also a powerhouse of nutrients that offer a wide range of health benefits. Many of these benefits are attributed to their high content of vitamins, minerals, and powerful antioxidants, especially lycopene. Here are some of the key benefits of incorporating tomatoes into your diet. What happens when you eat a normal amount of tomatoes? When you eat tomatoes as part of a balanced diet, you are providing your body with a wealth of beneficial nutrients. 1. Rich in lycopene and antioxidants. Lycopene is the star compound in tomatoes. It's a carotenoid that gives tomatoes their red color and acts as a powerful antioxidant. Antioxidants help protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can contribute to chronic diseases. Lycopene's antioxidant properties are particularly effective and have been linked to a number of positive health outcomes. Heart health. Studies suggest that lycopene may help lower the risk of heart disease by reducing bad LDL cholesterol, improving blood pressure, and preventing the buildup of fatty plaque in arteries. Cancer prevention. Research has linked a high intake of lycopene to a reduced risk of several types of cancer, particularly prostate, lung, and stomach cancers. Skin protection. Lycopene may offer a level of natural protection against sun damage from UV rays. It's important to note that this is not a substitute for sunscreen, but it can contribute to a stronger defense from within. It's also worth noting that cooking tomatoes, for example in sauces and pastes, and consuming them with a bit of healthy fat, like olive oil, can significantly increase your body's ability to absorb lycopene.
2. Excellent source of vitamins and minerals. Tomatoes are packed with essential nutrients that are vital for overall health. Vitamin C. A single medium-sized tomato can provide a significant portion of your daily recommended intake of vitamin C, which is crucial for immune function, skin health, and acting as an antioxidant. Potassium. This mineral is important for managing blood pressure and maintaining a healthy heart rhythm. Vitamin K. This vitamin plays a key role in blood clotting and bone health. Folate, also known as vitamin B9. Folate is essential for cell growth and function and is particularly important for pregnant women.
3. Supports eye health. Tomatoes contain lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that are known to accumulate in the retina of the eye. These compounds can help protect your eyes from damage caused by blue light from digital devices and may reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of blindness. 4. Aids in digestion. Tomatoes contain both soluble and insoluble fiber, which are important for a healthy digestive system. Fiber helps prevent constipation and promotes the growth of beneficial gut bacteria. 5. Supports bone health. The vitamin K and calcium in tomatoes are important for maintaining strong bones and preventing conditions like osteoporosis. Some emerging evidence also suggests that lycopene may play a role in bone metabolism and density. Potential side effects of overconsumption or for specific conditions. While tomatoes are generally safe, eating too many of them or having certain sensitivities can lead to some negative effects. Acid reflux and heartburn. Tomatoes are acidic due to their malic and citric acid content. For people who are prone to acid reflux, GERD, consuming large quantities of tomatoes or tomato-based products like sauces and ketchup can trigger or worsen heartburn and other symptoms.
Lycopenemia. This is a rare and harmless condition caused by an excessive intake of lycopene. It can lead to an orange-tinted discoloration of the skin, but it typically goes away on its own once you reduce your tomato consumption.
Kidney stones. Tomatoes contain oxalate and calcium. While these are not a problem for most people, for individuals with a history of kidney stones or a predisposition to them, a very high intake of tomatoes could potentially contribute to their formation.
Allergic reactions. Though uncommon, some people can have an allergic reaction to tomatoes. Symptoms can range from skin rashes and itching to more severe reactions. Digestive issues. Eating a large number of tomatoes may cause bloating, gas, or diarrhea in some individuals, particularly those with sensitive digestive systems.
Joint pain. Tomatoes are part of the nightshade family of plants, which contain compounds called glycoalkaloids. Some people with inflammatory conditions like arthritis believe that these compounds can worsen their joint pain and inflammation. However, this is a topic of ongoing debate, and scientific research has not definitively proven a link for the majority of people. In summary, eating a moderate amount of tomatoes is overwhelmingly good for you and provides numerous health benefits. The key is to listen to your body and consume them in a way that works best for you. If you have a pre-existing medical condition, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional about your dietary choices.
What can do tomato in the kitchen? Tomatoes are one of the most versatile ingredients in the kitchen, capable of being transformed into countless delicious dishes. Their flavor profile can be bright and acidic, sweet and savory, or rich and umami, depending on how they are prepared. Here's a breakdown of what you can do with tomatoes in the kitchen. 1. Sauces and soups. This is perhaps the most classic use of tomatoes. They are the foundation of many international cuisines.
Pasta sauce. From a simple marinara with fresh tomatoes, garlic, and basil to a slow-simmered bolognese with meat, tomatoes provide the essential body and flavor.
Pizza sauce. A simple puree of crushed tomatoes, herbs, and spices forms the base for a classic pizza. Tomato soup. A comforting classic, tomato soup can be made creamy with the addition of cream or milk or kept rustic and chunky with vegetables. Gazpacho. This is a cold, refreshing soup from Spain, made from raw, blended tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and other vegetables. It's a perfect way to use up ripe summer tomatoes. 2. Salads and raw dishes. Fresh, ripe tomatoes are a star ingredient in many raw preparations. Salads. Tomatoes can be the centerpiece of a salad like the famous caprese salad, with mozzarella, basil, and a drizzle of balsamic glaze, or a simple tomato and cucumber salad. Salsa. Fresh tomatoes, chopped with onions, cilantro, jalapenos, and lime juice, create the vibrant salsa that's a staple of Mexican cuisine.
Bruschetta. A classic Italian appetizer, bruschetta involves topping toasted bread with a mixture of chopped tomatoes, garlic, and basil.
Sandwiches. A slice of a juicy beefsteak tomato is a key component in a classic BLT, or can be used to add a fresh, juicy element to almost any sandwich.
3. Roasting, grilling, and cooking tomatoes. Cooking tomatoes can bring out their sweetness and intensify their flavor. Roasted tomatoes, especially smaller varieties like cherry tomatoes, brings out their natural sugars, making them sweet and delicious. They can be added to pasta, salads, or served as a side dish. Grilled tomatoes on a skewer or in a pan adds a smoky flavor and a pleasant char.
Stuffed tomatoes. Large tomatoes can be hollowed out and stuffed with a variety of fillings, such as breadcrumbs, cheese, herbs, or rice, and then baked.
Fried green tomatoes. A Southern classic, this dish uses unripe green tomatoes, which are sliced, breaded, and fried until golden and crispy.
4. Preserving and other uses. Tomatoes can be preserved to be enjoyed year-round. Canning. Tomatoes can be canned whole, crushed, or as a puree to be used in sauces and other dishes during the winter months.
Sun-dried tomatoes, dehydrating tomatoes, concentrates their flavor, making them a chewy, intensely flavored addition to pasta, salads, and antipasto platters. Jams and chutneys. Tomatoes can even be used in sweet applications. Tomato jam or chutney offers a unique sweet and savory flavor that pairs well with cheese and meats. Tomato paste. This is a concentrated form of tomatoes that adds deep, rich flavor and color to stews, soups, and sauces. What can do tomato in the beverage drink? Tomatoes, with their unique savory, sweet, and umami flavor, are a fantastic ingredient for beverages, especially when you're looking for something that goes beyond the typical fruit juice. They can be used to create both non-alcoholic and alcoholic drinks. Non-alcoholic tomato drinks. Tomato juice. This is the most common tomato beverage. It can be made from scratch by blending and straining fresh tomatoes, or you can find many commercial brands. Tomato juice is often seasoned with salt, pepper, and other spices like celery salt or onion powder to enhance its savory flavor. Tomato smoothies. For a thicker, more filling drink, tomatoes can be blended into a smoothie. They pair well with a variety of ingredients, including other vegetables like carrots and celery, or even fruits like strawberries and watermelon, for a unique sweet and savory combination. Herbs like basil and cilantro also work great in a tomato smoothie. Gazpacho. While technically a cold soup, gazpacho is often served in a glass and can be enjoyed as a refreshing, savory beverage. It's made by blending raw tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, garlic, and bread with olive oil and vinegar.
Cocktails and alcoholic drinks. Tomato juice is the base for some of the most well-known savory cocktails. Bloody Mary. The Bloody Mary is a classic brunch cocktail made with vodka and a seasoned tomato juice blend. The seasoning typically includes Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce like Tabasco, and spices like celery salt and black pepper. It's famously garnished with a celery stalk, lemon wedge, and often other pickled vegetables.
Bloody Caesar. This is a popular Canadian variation of the Bloody Mary. The key difference is that it uses a clam-flavored tomato juice cocktail, like Clamato, instead of plain tomato juice, giving it a distinct briny umami flavor.
Michelada. A Mexican beer cocktail, the michelada is made with beer, lime juice, various sauces like hot sauce and soy sauce, and spices, often with tomato juice as a key component. It's typically served in a salt-rimmed glass.
Other tomato-based cocktails? The versatility of tomatoes has inspired many other unique cocktails. You might find a Bloody Maria, which swaps vodka for tequila, a red snapper, which uses gin, or even more innovative drinks like a tomato martini or a tomato tequila cocktail made with muddled fresh tomatoes.
When making tomato drinks, whether alcoholic or non-alcoholic, remember that the quality of your tomatoes is crucial. Using ripe, flavorful, in-season tomatoes will yield the best-tasting results. Thank you for watching video. Please like, comment, and share this video.